That's right.
Hey,
Let me get in
guys.
here. What is up, my next T3 peeps? It's good to see you.
What is it? Day 55,
Day
right?
55.
Day 55. We are trucking on.
We only one more week.
One more week.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's hard to believe. Thank you so much for staying connected throughout the whole process. We hope this has been a great thing for you. It's been for us, just as we've been trying to, just retrain how our minds think over these last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And congratulations for sticking with it, and congratulations on being encouraged and just pressing into God's Word and pressing into retraining your brain.
Brent, you look like a professor almost.
like that?
Yeah, you kind of look like a professor
It's the
when
couch.
I see you on
I
that.
like the couch. The couch is making me feel that way.
So this week for our kind of discussion to wrap it up, this week we've been talking about giving, serving, and outreach. Yeah, is there any one of those things that hits you guys in a particular way?
I think the devotion that kind of spoke to my heart the most was Jason the other day talking about giving our time. And the 5 points in giving our time means giving our time to God and having our quiet time, giving time to family, immediate family. Families is super important. Giving time to friends. Friendships are huge to grow with one another. We're going to be talking about that in the next few weeks in the new series and the Grow Party and all that. The fourth one was giving time for people in need. Loving the least, the homeless, widows, people that just need your time, that need to be heard, that want to be loved. And then giving time for yourself, which is huge, which a lot of us don't do. And that just comes down to resting. God calls us all to rest. Giving time for ourselves to do things that is an outlet for us to kind of just reboot and release some stuff and recharge. So,
Yeah, and I know for me, I can get kind of caught up in that trap because I can be doing one of those.
Right.
And be thinking I'm doing really good because I'm doing one of them, but yet I'm lacking in some of the others.
Right.
It's like, no, there's got to be a even amount across the board.
Yep.
With that. Yeah. What about you, Brent?
Oh, the thing that stuck out to me was the serving, getting involved.
Yep.
People, let me tell you, what changed my life was actually getting involved with what's going on, not only in the church but in the community. Bible studies, men's ministries, women's ministries, homeless outreach. There's outreach going on all over this church, and people are sold out. And when you get connected and you build that family unit,
Absolutely.
you love on each other. You're loving on the people that are in the community. It completely changed my life.
I mean, I wasn't like church growing up. Went to church here and there, but wasn't really church growing up. And for me, what got me so into this church here was I was only going for maybe a week or two, and I got connected right into Big House, and I've been serving in Big House for 14 years.
Wow,
And it's just like,
dude.
I mean, if you want to know how you can be fully connected in a church, you're right. I mean, you got to jump into serving somewhere, and the people you meet, the family, the atmosphere that's created in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cool thing with serving is you are so blessed because of it. You don't do it to be blessed. But when you serve, it's just a natural byproduct. You are going to be a blessed person.
Yeah, and there's so many
Because you
other
serve.
opportunities
Oh, yeah.
within the church to serve, not even just getting connected in ministries, but like the homeless outreach that we have and the prison ministry that we have, and that's just really going out and loving on people. It's just a great opportunity to be able to do that and to just give back and give our time and love, and it's awesome. We have a blast, especially with the homeless outreach that we started. We're hosting that on the second Saturday of each month, and it's just an awesome time. We have more people actually serving, I think, than people to serve, but it's more of a, we get together, it's a fellowship time, and we love on one another, and it's great, it's awesome.
And some of you might be thinking there like, well, I'm not too comfortable about that. But what a message we just heard yesterday about stepping out of those comfort zones.
Absolutely.
And when we step outside of those comfort zones, we experience God in a whole different way. And it just sets a fire in us, man. We keep expanding. The more we step out, the more we grow, the more we expand. Huge.
And I'll say, we did not rehearse any of this, and it's so weird how it plays out because the giving one was the one I really wanted to speak on. It really was, because
that's awesome.
I know when I first started coming to church here, which was 14 years ago,
I remember, I throw in like a 10 or a 20 into the offering, and I'd be like, man, I'm doing good. I'm giving back to God. And then, I don't know if y'all been around long enough, but Pastor Jeff did, and just a sermon that was changed everything. It was the Skittles sermon.
Yep.
Do you guys remember the Skittles sermon? We all got these Skittles, and the whole sermon was based on we had 10 Skittles in our hands. And Jeff said, 1 for me, 2 for me, 3 for me, 4 for me, 5 for me, 6 for me, 7 for me, 8 for me, 9 for me, 1 back to God. And it literally blew my mind up. It was like, man, here I am thinking I'm doing God this great service because I'm throwing in a $20 bill into the offering. And it's just like, no, a tithe is, I want you to give sacrificially. I want you to give to a point where money isn't your God, which is the whole point. God doesn't need our money, but He doesn't want us having a competition between Him and anything in our lives.
Right.
And honestly, when you read the New Testament, He talks about money maybe more than anything else in the New Testament, and I think it's because He knew we were going to struggle with it.
Yeah.
We're going to have this with money. And it's not because He needs it, but He uses it for great things, to do the homeless outreach, to reach out to other people, to launch ministries that we do, Taste of Christmas things.
Yeah.
And so He doesn't need our money, but He does great things with it. And the cool thing is it's twofold, because we know that, hey, when we are giving a tenth back to God, we're saying, God, you're more important than my money.
Absolutely.
And I believe everything I have is a gift from you. So I'm just, dang, all you're asking is for 10% back? I mean, I should be thanking Him. And it's just, hey, I don't want to be competing with any other things that are worldly.
Right.
In Matthew, I think it's Matthew 6, it says, you cannot love both God and money.
Right.
They're going to go at war with each other. And, I think in a lot of our lives, when we look at our finances, we're like, man, I'll give everything over to God except the checkbook.
Yeah.
And He's like, that's not going to play well. Your heart's going to be torn between serving me fully, and going after stuff, just material possessions. So that Skittles thing was life changing for me.
Yeah.
So that was a huge one, and can still be a struggle.
Yeah.
You have something go wrong with your car, and you have to get it from somewhere, and you don't have it. Do I not tithe this month? Do I not, give that? And which, by the way, so not planned. If you haven't taken Financial Peace University through the church, you need to do that, because
Absolutely.
it helps you get rid of debt and save going forward to help plan for those unexpected things with car or kid activities, whatever the case may be, doctor bills. It helps you set up a God-honoring plan with your money. That way you can give to God, and then you never feel guilty about it. You can give to other people, and you are also preparing for things that just happen because it's life.
Yep.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, next week we have our one last week together through My Next 63. And we're so excited to keep pressing in with you guys, and we look forward to next week. And we're gonna have a big celebration the week after the next April 3rd.
April 3rd.
April 3rd. So we look forward to that, and happy Easter coming up. We love you guys, and we're here for you. Whatever you guys need, we're here. We love you, and we'll see you guys next week.
Amen.
Have a good one.
Yes.